Broadcasting live from the Vegas Video Network studios, just steps from the Las Vegas Strip, it's time to release the Junkyard Dog. It's time for Trash Talking with Legends.
Welcome, everybody, to Trash Talking with Legends. We are happy to be here. I'm the host, Junkyard Dog Jerome Williams, NBA legend, and, a legend in my own mind.
Oh, come on.
We're on the Vegas Video Network, everybody, and the basketball channel. Let's talk about it. I'm here with my brother, Josh. He's my co-host. And, Josh, we made it, brother. Where's Mama?
Mama, we made it. We made it.
Come on, man.
I am Joshua Williams. I am the younger brother.
What makes you a legend?
Well, okay. First off, I'm a legend in the streets.
In the streets
of Montgomery County.
Oh, okay. Nobody knows where that is.
That's in D.C., Maryland, Virginia. That's in the DMV.
So basically, you're wearing a legend jersey.
Yes.
That helps. The situation.
Look.
Is that your favorite player? Former.
Big
one
O.
Of them.
Big O is definitely in there. He's definitely in there. He's a great guy. He's a great gentleman, and continues to be an ambassador for the game of basketball.
A lot of comparisons to LBJ, the King. No. Triple-double himself, Mr. Triple-double. Mr. Average a triple-double.
I averaged a triple-double 1 year and almost did it 4 years. So, no one's ever going to get close to that again.
No. Okay. All right. First up, we got Daily News. The funny thing is, last week, a record was broken. I mean, Klay Thompson came out in the third quarter and was on fire for 37, Josh. 37.
Let's just first talk about he was perfect from the floor for those 37. That's unheard of.
Is that 13 for 13?
13 for 13.
Isn't that my number?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to just talk to the people. That's 13 for 13.
That's insanely efficient. That's insane.
That's insane. I mean, the brother is definitely taking off. Earlier in the year, they talked a little bit about him being a max player. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got Steph Curry.
That's
goes for 52.
Yeah.
For a total. I mean, just he's in that class.
I know some max players that have never scored 52 in one game. So he's definitely worth it. In the way that they're playing right now, he's definitely in the conversation.
Okay, so talking about that, I also want to jump into the fact that another legend, Iceman, Goerge Gervin, my friend, doing it big, sitting where with the ice,
with the
basketballs,
with the basketballs.
All you viewers out there, if you don't have that Iceman Goerge Gervin poster in your room, he's basically sitting there, the coolest cat in the room. He scored 33 and a quarter without a three-point line. Is this a record-breaking or?
Look, George was right. George said that there should be an asterisk next to Klay's record, and I'm not really for that. But when you don't have a three-point line and you still score 33, Klay Thompson he was 8 for 8 from three. So those are points that George didn't even have at his disposal.
Exactly. So you're saying you're not for an asterisk? Because I'm saying
no, I am. I am.
Oh, okay.
As for a legend? Oh,
yes.
Come on. We're here talking about the legends. We're here to keep the legends glorified in the game.
I got
of basketball.
my man George's back.
Yeah, 100%.
You better put an asterisk up. You can separate it and say, hey, this was the record when there was not a three-point line. This is the new record with a three-point line. Let's just say Kobe comes back next year and he decides he wants to catch fire.
Exactly.
So, who's guarding him too?
I don't know, but whoever it was, they didn't do their job, and they shouldn't. They really need to think about their check next week.
He was getting buckets
all night,
and he's an all-star. He'll be at All-Star Weekend. Shout out to Klay Thompson because that man was on fire. It's going down. All-Star Weekend though. Talking about All-Star, we got Rising Star Challenge, U.S. team versus World team. It's basically we're looking at the Victor Oladipo and MCW representing U.S. team versus
the Greek Freak,
Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins and Steven Adams.
And friends.
Yeah.
Okay,
and Super
Friends. Who do you have?
Look here, okay.
U.S. or world?
I'm going world. I'm going world.
You're going world?
I'm going world simply because I got the Greek Freak and I don't have hyphenates on my team. That's
you can
how I'm
have
feeling.
all that. U.S. team, we're taking them out. We got Zach LaVine. We got the dunk contest. We got MCW. He's almost averaging a near triple-double. But three-point contest, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kyle Korver, Wes Matthews, J.J. Redick. I mean, these guys can all blow it up, but you only can pick one. Who do you have?
I'm going JJ this year.
JJ Redick?
I think it's his. I think it's his year. I think this is it for him.
Okay, but you do know that Wes Matthews has 138 total made three-pointers.
I still go JJ.
I'm going Steph Curry. That's my brother from another mother. It's my cousin. Played with his dad. Dunk contest, Victor Oladipo, Zach LaVine, Mason Plumlee, or the Greek Freak. Who do you got?
This one's a little bit tougher. I think the three-point contest this year is the main event, but I still have to go DMV. I'm gonna go.
You're going 360?
360. I'm going Victor Oladipo.
I'm going 48-inch vertical. Zach Randolph.
Zach Randolph.
We're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna be back with more Trash Talking with Legends. Welcome back, everybody. This is Trash Talking with Legends. I'm your host, the Junkyard Dog, Jerome Williams, alongside my brother Joshua. We're on the Vegas Video Network and the Basketball Channel, and we're getting ready to get into What If? So Josh, what if the playoffs started today? Who's in it? Who's not, and who are you picking? So let's start with the Eastern Conference.
All right. If the playoffs started today, I think in the East, it's definitely a little different this year. I don't think there's gonna be. I think there might be an upset or two, but I think it's gonna go pretty true to form this year. The first matchup, we've got the Hawks, who are, out of this world on fire.
Just lost last night's game.
They did.
They ended their 19 streak.
Exactly.
They almost got to 20. Would have been in top 5.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
time. Yep.
Yeah. But they're breaking records for the Hawks right now.
And that came by way of New Orleans with Anthony Davis.
We'll get to that.
Mr. MVP.
We'll get to that.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to shout him out. AD, I see what you're doing, brother. I see what you're doing.
The brow is real right now, but I believe that would be Atlanta versus Charlotte in that matchup. Even though Charlotte's playing well too. They've been playing really well as of late. They've come through the trade rumors with flying colors.
They took out Washington Wizards.
I don't want to talk about that. Anyway,
they just took out the Washington Wizards last night.
I saw that. I don't want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Atlanta takes that series.
Atlanta takes it. I don't disagree. I mean, the Hawks right now sitting on top of they're averaging 103 points. Charlotte's only averaging 94. That's almost a 9 points.
That's a big
spread.
gap.
That's too much for the playoffs. Plus they have low post scoring. They're going to be a monster come playoff time. Atlanta is definitely in the pole position. 2-7 right now. Who are we looking at?
We're looking at the Raptors versus Miami. Last week, this was actually the Wizards versus Miami, but the Wizards have fallen on tough times right now. But I think the Raptors. I think the Raptors actually, that's a better matchup for them. Would be going up against Miami because they have the low post scoring that really can help against a Miami team that doesn't. I think the Raptors will win that one in 6.
So you're saying that JV, Jonas Valanciunas, is going to
go to work,
anchor the low post scoring against Chris Bosh?
Yes.
That's a problem, son. That's a problem.
Hey,
Chris Bosh is gonna, if he goes up against Toronto, in the first round, he's gonna be out for blood.
I mean, he can be out for blood, but
Chris Bosh was my rookie. For all you viewers out there in NBA land, he was my rookie in Toronto. Shout out to CB4. I gave him that nickname. Just so you know.
Where else is the scoring coming from outside of him and Dwayne Wade? That's all I have to say.
Fair enough.
Okay, fair. All right, let's move on. So Washington versus Milwaukee.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Jason Kidd, second year coach, first year with Milwaukee. I mean, he's been having some big wins as of late. What do you think?
I think
they're averaging 98.5 points. versus Washington's 99. Ooh, that's nice and close.
But the Wizards play defense. At least up until the last week. So I'm praying that it comes back. But I mean,
Okay.
the Wizards have been playing.
And you have John Wall, you got Beal, you got Locos and Nene.
I mean, but
It can get hectic down there in the post.
Yeah, the post is really where that series I think will be won. I think the Wizards take that one in 5 or 6. I don't think it goes more than 6.
Unless OJ Mayo catches fire.
No, Juice Man can bring whatever juice he wants to bring.
All right.
We got some thirsty cats.
All right, so we're going to save our heavyweight main event. Bulls. Chicago. Where's my hat? There it is. Let me put my, Come on. How are we doing right now? So we got the Bulls, one of my former teams, versus Cleveland, Kyrie, LBJ, the Love Machine,
I like that one.
J.R. Smith. What do you think? Who are you taking?
I'm taking the team with no nicknames. I got one, D Rose, and Joe Kim. I got too much hair. Noah. That's it.
Too much hair, Joe Kim. No. What about Butler? Butler's the man on that team.
The Butler did it. He is doing it right now.
Butler D'ing up J.R. Smith in the playoffs.
Exactly, and J.R. guarding no one on the other end. That's a problem.
But the LeBron James factor. Who stops him on the Bulls team?
I think it's a team effort. Tom Thibodeau figured out a way to do it with the Celtics with older guys. I think that now that he has a pretty young nucleus. He doesn't have an old team, but he has a good mix of veterans and young guys at the same time. I think he'll figure it out.
Who do you put on him?
Like I said, it's a team effort. I think it starts with Jimmy, but it can
Well, Jimmy's got to probably guard J.R. Smith.
You can go Joakim Noah with that.
Joakim guarding the king. Are you serious?
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen,
outside
this is why
outside of the
he's
paint,
sitting on that side of the table.
Wait a minute.
Your NBA veteran is the host.
Wait a minute. If it comes in the paint,
right?
Joakim's there.
Okay.
Now on the wing, I mean, you're sending bodies at him. Just send bodies.
Send bodies?
Send bodies. Switch everything, and then Joakim's got anything in the middle.
You obviously do not have a plan. So
my
we're going
plan
to
is
leave it
still
at
saying
that.
Chicago's winning.
We're going to leave it at that. And let's jump into the Western Conference. If the playoffs started today, what if? What if the playoffs started today? Let's go to the West.
In the West, totally different ball game. There's going to be some upsets. And truthfully, I mean, I think anybody could lose. When you go with the first matchup, the 1-8 matchup, the Golden State Warriors versus the Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix
is definitely going to show up. I mean, and I don't want to talk about it, but the Pelicans are right there as well. And as you saw, the Pelicans can do some serious damage at that 8 seed.
Well, you got the Pelicans. You got a few teams knocking on the door on the Western Conference. Yeah. You can't lock anybody in. But right now, Phoenix is in that pole position. You also have OKC
knocking on the door.
That's ahead of the Pelicans. So,
No, they are.
They're as of last night.
Fair enough.
Phoenix,
all right.
OKC, then the Pelicans.
Okay.
There again. Sorry for that interruption. You guys are obviously, tuned in to see experts talk.
Look,
and sometimes, little brothers make these kind of mistakes. So bear with them. We're on the Vegas Video Network and the Basketball Channel, but it's all good. Josh, now, Golden State, if they were to go up against OKC, Kevin Durant,
that's
Russell,
that's a problem.
Ooh, Westbrook,
that's a problem.
Who do you go with?
I think it goes 6 or 7.
The last time they had a battle, you're looking at Kevin Durant going off in the third quarter. He had 30 in the third. The last time I do believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a nice little mix.
That would be a tough one to call in Vegas.
Would that be the heavyweight fight of the Western Conference?
No.
All right, so let's keep going.
The very next matchup, the 2-7 is
Memphis
versus San Antonio. Come on now.
In sequence.
Exactly. Look, the Spurs are they look like the Rockets did in '95 when they were the 6th seed and ran all the way to another championship. So I think if the Spurs have everyone back and Kawhi's healthy and Tony's healthy and they can be a very dangerous bottom of the bracket seed.
Absolutely.
Nobody wants to play them. Nobody wants to play them in the first round, that's for sure.
And face Popovich, I don't think so. That could be a serious set of.
And Memphis with their new coach, they're playing well,
Okay.
But let's see, Portland, the 3-6 is Portland versus Dallas. I also think Dallas has a shot in that one.
Portland, Dallas, that's too close to call. Got LaMarcus Aldridge versus Dirk.
Yeah. Damian
Lillard versus Rajon.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's
a scorer versus a defender. An assist man versus giving assists.
The 4-5 is Houston.
I'm going Portland though. I'm going Portland. I'm just going to throw that out there, letting them know I'm going with LaMarcus.
I think Dallas in that one.
Heavyweight fight. Houston versus LA Clippers.
Like I said, someone's getting fired in this matchup.
Somebody's getting fired. Somebody's going home.
Whoever doesn't make it out of that one's not making it out of the first round. They're not making it out alive. I'm just saying.
I'm going with Doc Rivers.
Fair enough.
I'm going with Doc Rivers. All right, we'll be right back with more Trash Talking with Legends. Stay tuned on the Vegas Video Network. Back to Trash Talking with Legends. I'm your host, the Junkyard Dog, Jerome Williams, alongside Mr. Joshua Williams, and we're on the Vegas Video Network and the Basketball Channel, and we're talking about the draft.
Let's do it.
I hope you have your teams ready.
My team is ready. My team's getting championships. That's all I have to say.
Let's spell it out for the viewers at home.
Okay.
What is the draft?
So we're gonna this week we're gonna do a different kind of a draft. I want to do a big man draft. All front court players. Everyone on the team is 6'8" and up.
So an inch shorter than me.
Yeah, that's right.
But taller.
That's right.
That's right. So with or without orthotics.
That's right.
In your shoes.
That's right.
Flat-footed 6'8"?
Flat-footed 6'8".
So true.
Yeah. No, I'm 6'9" with shoes. And
not
I'm
Othello
6'6".
Harrington.
Yeah. Oh, no. Just throw Othello
to came back. But he's a legend. He's a legend.
Othello, I love you.
He's a Georgetown legend.
That's right.
No disrespect.
That's right.
But I did think he was 7 foot before I got there. And I arrived on campus. I was like, I must be tall. Must have grew on the
bus ride home.
No, from the parking lot to man, I must have taken at least a 4-inch height. Anyway, the draft. All right. So we can only pick players that are 6'8" and up.
Yep.
Who's your 5?
So
go through point guard through the center.
My point guard, got to start with LBJ. Got to start with LeBron. He does everything. He does everything at the small forward right now. He handles the ball. He controls the game.
We know who he is.
Okay, perfect.
Who's your shooting guard?
My shooting guard, Dirk Nowitzki.
Shout out to LBJ.
Dirk Nowitzki's got to be the shooting guard.
Dirk? Where's Dirk? Where's Gabby, my daughter? She's like, I get home, Josh, from playing the Dallas. Where's Dirk? I'm like, she's 2 years old, ladies and gentlemen. 2. And she's asking Dad, where's Dirk? I'm like, Dirk just hit Daddy for 30. I don't need to hear
I don't
nothing
talk about Dirk right now.
I don't need to hear nothing about Dirk got 6 good fouls that your father was able to lay on him. Just out of respect. All right. Small forward, who you have?
Small forward's got to be the Brow. He just like you in high school was a point guard.
Okay.
Grew in his sleep.
Yeah.
And became a beast.
Great choice.
In his own right.
Great choice.
My 4 has to be Dwight.
Wow.
Dwight's still a monster. Even though right now
been
he's
hurt
having
a lot. Didn't he?
I was just gonna say, even though he's having some knee issues right now.
Okay.
But
I'm going at them knees at my 4 spot.
Look, okay. Well, you can do that.
Yep.
And at the 5, I've got the other Gasol brother. I've got Mark. Right now he's the best center in the league.
Okay.
He just is. It's not even a question.
I like that young grasshopper.
So
okay.
But as you can see, everyone on my team has nicknames. I have the King, Dirk Diggler, the Brow, Superman, and the other Gasol. So there you go. You go ahead and give me your 5.
My 5. Let's go. First up, point guard, extraordinaire, I'm going with the baddest of the baddest, Kevin Durantula.
Trey 5.
That's right. Look at him. There he is. He's the man. Getting it done. I think I'm Kevin Hart.
Me by myself.
By myself. Stick out my chest. That's who it is. Let's go. Shooting guard, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going with LaMarcus Aldridge. So we're going with the matchup 4-5. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going down right now.
All right.
Dirk Nowitzki versus LaMarcus Aldridge.
I'm going to poke
playing
holes
with
in
a
that.
broke thumb. He's going in on him. He's a man.
He beat my Wizards with that broke thumb.
He's
I don't
doing
even
it
talk
big.
about
That's
it.
right. That's right. We get hurt, we keep going. Unlike your shooting guard or your small forward who is against my Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis. Okay, they're washed. They're washed.
All right.
But
That's a
for
push.
the power forward, Al Horford, it's going down.
It's a good choice for this season.
He's leading it. He's doing it. And, I mean, we know who he is. He's taking the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks. Nobody talks about the Hawks except for Dominique Wilkins. Shout out to my other legend. That's it. Okay? So my last guy is a wash, Marc Gasol. So you had Mark, I had Mark. We understand he's a beast.
Look, at the end of the day,
You got 10 seconds.
My team has championships. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Your team has none. They don't have any championships.
But they're hungry. There's something about being hungry. And we're getting ready to go to break. Stay tuned on the Vegas Video Network. We're going to be right back with more. But before we do that, guess what? Before we end, because this is our first show. Before we end, we got to give them the quote of the day.
Well, all right. I searched long and hard for this quote of the day. It's Black History Month, as you know. So I'm going straight with the greatest. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Muhammad Ali.
I like it. I like it. We're accomplishing our first show. And don't forget to check us out on iTunes, VegasVideoNetwork.com, Roku, the basketball channel, and YouTube. It's going down.
We're everywhere right now.
We're everywhere. We're worldwide. But we're going to be back in March. So check us out. Stay tuned. Be back next year. Dog Pound.